What is going on? What is going on, YouTube? It is Rooney Talks Mets. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Hopefully, you guys are feeling good. You know what I'm saying? We are watching some Mets baseball today, so we'll get into that. But what is going on? What is going on, YouTube? It is Rainy Talks Mets. Yeah, we are going to be watching the spring training game today. So hopefully you guys are watching, and we can watch along together. But yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Let me know how you guys are feeling about Mets baseball. Are you guys excited about Mets baseball? How are you feeling about today's spring training game? Let me know. Definitely, guys, is a pretty much exciting game so far. Not like the other day with the big offense with Francisco Alvarez, Brett Beatty, all these people. But in general, it's a pretty exciting game. They're doing pretty good. So I'm definitely excited just to see a lot of people just swing the bat, and overall, David Peterson had a pretty good outing today. So he's still in line for a rotation spot if at the fifth spot if Carlos Carrasco struggles in the beginning, but we'll see. But I'm excited about David Peterson. Are you guys excited about David Peterson? Let me know, because I'm about to tell you guys the scoring right now, though. What is going on? What is going on? YouTube's Randy Talks Mets, man. Are you guys watching the game with me today? Hopefully you guys are watching the game. It's been a pretty, not the most exciting game in the world, but pretty much okay game to watch, to be honest. We got a home run for Eduardo Escobar that I really loved. Eduardo Escobar is going to be a plus player for this team. He's going to be a great player for this team. This guy's going to be amazing. I don't think a lot of people know about Eduardo Escobar, but I'll tell you this. Eduardo Escobar is going to be a really nice pickup for the New York Mets. You know what I'm saying? With the home run today, you saw his power. Imagine that in Citi Field. He can definitely hit the ball. He's a switch hitter. So Eduardo Escobar brings so much. He brings defense. I'm so happy that they're going to put him out there at third base instead of what's his name, JD Davis. But yeah. Are you guys impressed also with Mark Canha's at bats? Because I feel like Mark Canha, as he just looks really good at the plate right now. I'm excited about Mark Canha. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about Mark Canha. Let me know what you guys think about Starling Marte. I know everybody wants to see Starling Marte very, very soon, and I can't wait to see when Starling Marte comes to the Mets. But I'm very excited, guys. Definitely gonna go over the scoring for today. So let's see what we did here. Plays, scoring. Yeah, today Robinson Cano was in the lineup. He hit a ground out today. It was an RBI ground out. And, pretty much that's really what it was there. Yeah, that's what got and then Mark Canha hit a RBI double. You know what I'm saying? Mark Canha, I'm telling you, he's going to be a really nice player for the New York Mets, to be honest. Jeff McNeil looks pretty good at the plate today. He looked pretty good. He got a couple of hits. So are you guys excited about Jeff McNeil, the way he's looking at the plate? Are you guys excited about Alonso? Let me know what you guys think about, the game so far. But guys, definitely, watching this lineup, it looks really good, to be honest. And just imagine with this lineup with Starling Marte is going to be really, really good. So I can't wait when Starling Marte comes back, actually debuts with the New York Mets, because it's going to be amazing. This guy is a plus player. This guy's a center fielder. This guy's a right fielder. It doesn't matter where you put him. He's going to have a nice arm. He's going to play defense. So if you guys are excited about Starling Marte, man, I'm excited. I'll tell you that. I'm excited. But right now, we're just watching Brandon Nimmo hit. The Mets are winning 4-2. It's the bottom of the sixth inning. They got 2 outs. Brandon Finnegan is pitching. So, in general, guys, Brandon Nimmo right now is batting 1-2 count. This guy has such a great eye at the plate. This guy's amazing. His eye at the plate is great. and the pitch comes and Brandon Nimmo fouls it. So you know what I'm saying? What is going on, Merlanfo? What is going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully you guys are feeling good today. Merlanfo, how you feel about today's Mets game today? You know, are you excited? You know, with Eduardo Escobar, you know, hitting that home run, Mark Canha hitting that RBI double. It's great to see that, you know, the Mets are, you know, the offense is looking really, really good. These new players are looking really good. Mark Canha is going to be a really nice player for this team. Not a lot of people know about Mark Canha, but we are going to learn so much about Mark Canha. You know what I'm saying? When he comes to the Mets, you know, in Citi Field, when he actually plays for New York. But yeah, guys, look at that. Brandon Nimmo, what a base hit. And yeah, it's going to be second and first. Second and first with 2 outs. 4-2 game. So yeah, guys, you know, Brandon Nimmo with an opposite field single just now. Peterson was shaky, but he was okay. I see what you say there. Peterson was shaky, but better. You know, 3.2 innings. Yeah, I feel like, you know, David Peterson is just finding himself. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you know, his confidence was lacked, you know, last year, you know, with the injury. You know, we didn't know what we were going to get from David Peterson, but I'll tell you this, he looks pretty much the same. It's all about his confidence. And did you see that strikeout against Juan Soto? That was a big strikeout, you know what I'm saying, with a fastball up and in. So I feel like if David Peterson just pitches, you know, his repertoire, you know, that fastball, that wipeout slider, I think, you know, he just needs to have that confidence. That's what I really think, to be honest. Mark Canha is good. Escobar was good. McNeil looks back. Yes, I hope McNeil's back, to be honest. What I saw from McNeil, I really, really liked. Okay, so they're taking away Brandon Nimmo out of the game. You know, he just had a single. So, you know, Brandon Nimmo's done for the day. So it's the bottom of the 6th inning. You know, it's time to, you know, give these guys some rest. You know, these guys, you know, these guys need rest, to be honest. Merlanfo said he gives up the long ball too much. Yeah, David Peterson does give up a home run a little too much. I'll tell you that. I feel like he is just about his confidence and the way he pitches and, you know, his control. If he gets his pitch the way he wants it, guys, you know, with that wipeout slider, he can strike out anyone. So it's all about David Peterson and his control and overall, you know, that slider, because that's his best weapon right there, that slider. So yeah, guys. But to be honest, David Peterson, he looks pretty good. He looked a little shaky, like I said, but we'll see what happens with David Peterson. Right now, he's not in line for that 5th spot right now. Carlos Carrasco is in line for that 5th spot. I still say that the short ticket for the Mets to the World Series is by prying away Shane Bieber from Cleveland in a blockbuster deal. It's the only way I would trade Jeff McNeil. Listen, I don't disagree with you. I feel like, listen, if we was to make a big trade like that, I know you want Shane Bieber, and I completely understand that. I feel like Shane Bieber would be an amazing pickup, to be honest. You know, we'll see what happens, but I'll tell you this, I'm excited, you know, about Jeff McNeil. I'm excited that he's back. I'm excited that his swing looks good, and I hope his attitude is good. I hope he's feeling good with Lindor. I see that the shifts are good. They're playing separated from each other, so they're not all, you know, they're pretty much spaced out, you know, with the shift and that type of stuff. So we'll see what happens with Jeff McNeil and Francisco Lindor, but their relationship is so important. So I hope they're good. I hope that, you know, their defense is good. But what I saw the other day for Jeff McNeil's defense was awesome to see. Merlanfo says surprising Miami is winning 9-1 to the Cardinals. In my opinion, can sneak into a wild card spot. I'll tell you this, Merlanfo, the Miami Marlins have pitching. The Miami Marlins have pitching. I know Sixto Sanchez is, you know, still not coming back yet, but we'll see what happens. But I say, guys, to be honest, you know, Miami Marlins has a really good rotation. It's gonna only get better when Sixto Sanchez comes. They do have Edward Cabrera, who's also a prospect, and they do have Max Meyer, who's still a prospect as well. So the Miami Marlins have so much pitching. To be honest, like that's not what they lack. They don't lack pitching. So we'll see what happens. But I say this, Marlins, in my opinion, would be the 3rd place spot. We'll see what happens, to be honest. I mean, but yeah, I completely agree with you. The defense will cost them, and the pitching, well, definitely. You know, with Zach Wheeler not being able to start yet, Zach Wheeler is the ace from the Phillies. Aaron Lola is good, but he's not like Zach Wheeler. And that's crazy to say, but to be honest, Zach Wheeler is the ace of the Phillies. So once the Phillies get back Zach Wheeler, then they will be better. But just right now, to be honest, you're right. The defense will cost them. I feel like Nicholas Castellanos is a terrible defender. Kyle Schwarber is a terrible defender. Bryce Harper is their best defender at outfield, and to be honest, Marlanfo, they still don't even have a good third baseman that's a defender. So, they still got that young kid, but to be honest, he makes a lot of errors. So, in general, we'll see what happens, but I'm excited about the Phillies, doing bad because I don't want them to do good. I'll tell you that. If the Phillies do bad, obviously the Mets, are in better position. So we don't want the Phillies to do good. We want the Phillies to fall. We want the Phillies to do, we want the defense to fall. To be honest, yeah, the Braves are tied 4-4. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens, man. But I'll tell you this: I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. I think, if you're new to the stream, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Definitely, this is where we talk Mets baseball. This is where we talk baseball in general. Right now, we're just talking the Mets game, spring training game that we have today. So right now, they are in commercial break. But in general, guys, the Mets are winning 4-2. So, this is awesome to see. Merlanfo said Castillo looks injured. Maybe that's why the Mets didn't want him. Yeah, Luis Castillo is injured, to be honest. So yeah, the Mets didn't want him. I feel like, in general, they just didn't know what Luis Castillo, I feel like it is what it is. The Mets didn't get Luis Castillo. We got Max Scherzer and we got Chris Bassett. So we are in a great position right now with the rotation, and we have one of the best rotations in baseball. So, yeah, guys, you guys are awesome, man. You know, uh, Anybody can comment on my stream. Let me know how you guys are feeling about Mets baseball. How you feeling about baseball in general? I'll talk about any team you want, but yeah, I talk Mets baseball. But in general, any team you want, we could talk about. I'm excited just in general about baseball being back. But yeah. I feel like with the division wise, the Reds, the Reds got Tommy Pham, just now. We'll see what happens with the Reds, but I feel like the Reds, with Luis Castillo being injured, it's not looking so good for the Reds right now. They lost Nicholas Castellanos, so it's not looking so good right now, but we'll see what happens, guys. But definitely, guys, I'm saying, leave a like on the stream. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Are you guys excited about Mets baseball? Are you guys excited about baseball in general? Any trades that you want to talk about? But definitely, yeah. Melanfo, you're right about that. I feel like the Brewers are a second place team. The Brewers are a really nice team. I really think that the Brewers are really, really good. Christian Yelich looks back. To be honest, he looks okay. He doesn't look like he has. Hopefully, Christian Yelich doesn't get injured. That type of stuff. But we should, yeah. Listen, Melanfo, I don't disagree with you. We should get Hader and Ashby as a blockbuster if the Brewers sell. Yeah, if the Brewers sell at the time of the trade deadline, you know what I'm saying, it would be awesome for Josh Hader to come to the New York Mets in the trade deadline. I feel like that would be amazing, amazing. You know what I'm saying? Having one of the best relievers, and Edwin Diaz, and having Josh Hader, to be honest, that would be so big for the New York Mets. The bullpen will get way better. And yeah, guys, to be honest, Brewers, if they were to sell, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? For the Mets, if they were to make a move. And I think they should. Definitely, guys. Like I said, if the Mets are, by that trade deadline, if they're in first place, second place, wherever, if they're close to making the playoffs, they should make a move. They should make a move. They shouldn't hesitate. You saw what happened last year with the Braves, and they made moves. And guess where they went? They went to the World Series. So to be honest, if you're in that place, if you're in first place, second place, wherever, you got to make a move. You got to make a move. Right now, to be honest, the Mets are winning 4-2. David Peterson is just being interviewed by Steve Gelbs. But to be honest, what is it called? I like this kid, Stefan Nagasek, from the bullpen. He looks pretty good. I don't know exactly where the Mets are gonna go. You know what I'm saying, with the bullpen wise. I don't know. For the last spots, are they gonna up? Is Miguel Castro's spot solidified? I don't know yet, but I'll say that the Mets have some bullpen arms. To be honest, I feel like the Mets, in that left-handed spot, they look weak. To be honest, so we'll see what happens. But Jose Ramirez target gets to the Mets, good money. Yeah, I feel like, listen, Jose Ramirez, Courtney Welcome, definitely, Jose Ramirez is a nice player. When Cleveland, was thinking about his contract, I was saying the Mets should be interested in Jose Ramirez. But I would say, I'll tell you this, Courtney, to be honest, with the Mets getting Eduardo Escobar, to be honest, he's really, really good. Eduardo Escobar is really, really good. He is going to show a lot of people a lot of things. He's a switch hitter. He could play third base. He could play defense. So, the Mets don't have Jose Ramirez, but I would say this, they do have Eduardo Escobar. And Eduardo Escobar is a really nice plus player. This guy is awesome. This guy could play that could hit you 28 home runs, hit you for a batting average of 285, 290. So I'm excited what Eduardo Escobar does, to be honest. But today we saw in spring training, today's game, I'm saying, he hit a home run. So Eduardo Escobar has power, can play defense, can hit for the clutch. So I like Eduardo Escobar a lot. I feel like, a lot of people don't know a lot about Eduardo Escobar, but he is a really nice player. You know what I'm saying? But if you're new to the stream, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy me. And yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Let's talk. Hi, Victor, what's going on, man? Hi, Randy. Are the Mets talking to the A's up for Sean Manaea? Well, right now, currently, I'm going to tell you this. The Mets are not currently talking with the Mets for Sean Manaea. I feel like right now they don't think they need any more starters because of, with the trade for Chris Bassett. And, it was a pretty good trade. Definitely, it was great to see. It was great to see that we got Chris Bassett, one of the best arms. You know what I'm saying? So I love that we got Chris Bassett. This guy is awesome. But yeah, we're not, we're not getting Manaea, man, to be honest. But Sean Manaea is gonna go maybe to another team. And Frankie Montez is go to another team. But we'll see, guys, because the baseball season is getting very, very close. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely the Guardians might trade J-Ram at the deadline, but that's gonna cost a lot. To be honest, if we was to get Jose Ramirez, it wouldn't hurt. I'll tell you this. I'm sure we could slot him in anywhere. I'm sure it would be nice to have Eduardo Escobar and Jose Ramirez. So we'll see what happens. But I say this, I'm very, very excited, with the Mets and what they're doing and Eduardo Escobar, because I loved him at third base and he's going to be so good for us. You could just tell the way he carries himself, the way his at-bats are, he's going to be a really nice player for this team. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, like Merlanfo said, we already got Bassett. We don't need Manaea. To be honest, yeah, I don't think that we do need Manaea. I think that, the Mets are done making trades for pitchers currently. So we'll see what happens. But to be honest, Victor, that was a nice comment. I feel like definitely, you're right about that. Sean Manaea would be nice to pick up, but definitely, I just don't think the Mets are in any trade discussions to bring him in. So we'll see what happens, but definitely, I don't see it. Merlanfo said the Mariners are a contender. Yeah, the Mariners, man. The Mariners are a good team, to be honest. What's it called? Getting Jesse Winker, getting Kalenic. They also, I think they're getting Kyle Lewis back. You know what I'm saying? Former Rookie of the Year. So we'll see what happens with Kyle Lewis as well. But I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I think that in general, guys, the Mariners, they do have a nice team. It would have been nice to see Kalenic with the Mets, but obviously we know what happened there. But yeah, guys, to be honest, it is what it is there. I hope the best for Kalenic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Kalenic to struggle. I want Kalenic to do good. I want Kalenic to have a good time. He's a nice player. I see the way he carries himself. Jared Kalenic is going to be a nice player for the baseball league. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, you're right about that. They are a contender, man. The Rays will find a way to screw the Blue Jays up. Yeah, man. The Tampa Bay Rays are amazing. To be honest, having Wander Franco, Oh my God, it's amazing. I think that they have still prospects that they want to bring up, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, guys, if you guys are, definitely, if you don't know about the Tampa Bay Rays, oof, I'll tell you this: they are an exciting team. They are always exciting. They are getting Tyler Glasnow back as well, so we'll see what happens there. But they are getting Tyler Glasnow back. He will be back. But just in general, guys, um, baseball is exciting. You know what I'm saying? We're back. You know what I'm saying? Baseball's back, and spring training is just like the little warm up. But in general, it's nice to see that you guys are excited, and about baseball. And you guys are excited about all the teams that you root for. Because I'll tell you this, the Mets, I'm so excited for. Goodness sakes, but yeah. I definitely agree. The Mets are going to win a lot of games right now. You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay is going to win. Yeah, Tampa Bay, I think, will find a way to win 90 plus games. You know, definitely. Definitely. Like I said, the Tampa Bay Rays are very talented. But the Mets are winning right now, 4-2. Travis Jankowski is batting. Travis Jankowski got good speed. This guy, his bat is okay. I guess he's gonna be our fourth outfielder. It is what it is. And they might put Jeff McNeil out there. Today they put Jeff McNeil at right field. I don't know if they're gonna do that just for the spring training, or they're gonna put that for the major leagues. But yeah, to be honest, Merlanfa, I'll tell you this: Max Meyer will get called up this year. Goodness sakes, if Miami Marlins, they don't lack in pitching, man. Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen there. Like, the Miami Marlins have such an exciting rotation, and when they get Sixto Sanchez back, you know what I'm saying? They got Alcantara, they got Trevor Rogers, they got a lot of people. Like, the Miami Marlins have a very exciting rotation. And to be honest, they could have a rotation. Oh, Travis Jankowski, hits it to the right fielder, and that's an out. So it's one out in the bottom of the seventh inning. The Mets are winning 4-2. But yeah, you're right about that. I think definitely, the Miami Marlins, do you guys I know you guys remember 2015 with the Mets, Matt Harvey, Zach Wheeler, Noah Syndergaard, all these people, you know what I'm saying? 2015, they have really good pitching. Now, the Miami Marlins right now, they pretty much have the same thing. They have that young pitching that can really bring them far, that can really get them far. And just like you said, if they bring up Max Meyer, goodness sakes, there is no, that would be crazy. Opening day, the real thing comes. National League Central, DH, the Giants versus the Mets over wild card games. Max Scherzer, good mix of the week start live of the season. Yes, Max Scherzer, man, having Max Scherzer in the New York Mets is amazing. Definitely the DH is amazing to have. Facing the Giants, the Mets, those games are going to be very exciting. I definitely feel the Giants have a really good team. Even though Buster Posey retired, in general, they still have Joey Bart, which is, a nice catcher prospect. He has his nice bat to ball skills. So Joey Bart is going to be a really nice addition for the Giants. Obviously he took a step back because of Buster Posey coming back, but definitely with Buster Posey retiring, Joey Bart is going to get a lot more reps. He's definitely going to be the starting catcher for the San Francisco Giants. They still got Brandon Belt. They still got Brandon Crawford. So the Giants are going to be very hard to beat. Definitely, they still have pitching. So, we'll see what happens there. But I'll tell you this. I'm excited to see the Mets play against these teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see the Mets play against the Giants. Excited to see the Mets play the Dodgers. Excited to see the Mets play the Braves. I'm excited for the competition, to be honest, because I'm very, with the competition, we just want to see the best competition. And if the Mets can beat these good teams, can beat these really good teams like the Dodgers, then, you know what I'm saying? That says a lot about us, as the Mets. So that'll be amazing. Yeah, Merlanfo, I'll tell you this. I'm not worried about Alonso. Alonso is not doing that great at spring training. You're completely right about that. He's not doing that great. He doesn't look as comfortable as at the plate right now, to be honest. But we'll see with Pete Alonso. I'm not worried about Pete Alonso. I think Pete Alonso is going to be fine once the season starts. Because remember, Merlanfo, we saw what happened with Francisco Lindor. We saw out of the gate Francisco Lindor last year, spring training, he was hitting home runs out of nowhere. He was, doing really good. And guess what he did in the regular season? So, it all depends on, what they do at the regular season. That's really what it depends on. But to be honest, I'm excited. I hope Alonso does have a better season. I hope he hits at the clutch. I want Pete Alonso to be a 300 hitter. I feel like personally Pete Alonso can do that. Let me know, if you guys think that Pete Alonso can be a 300 hitter. I think that he definitely can. His power is, there's no limit to his power. But I'll say this, I'm excited. But we're watching the future right now, guys. If you guys are watching the Mets game on the SNY app or wherever you're watching it on, definitely they're talking about Dominic Smith right now. But Brett Beatty is batting, you know what I'm saying? One of the future. We saw a lot of the glimpse, the other day with Francisco Alvarez hitting a bomb, Brett Beatty batting, Carlos Cortez hitting an RBI double. So to be honest, it's exciting. Brett Beatty, man, is going to be, oh my God, I can't wait till Brett Beatty comes up to the major leagues and stays. But right now he's batting against a lefty, and I feel like these at bats are really good to see. Where Brett Beatty's mindset is, to be honest. So it's a 2-1 count, bottom of the seventh inning. Brett Beatty is batting with 2 outs, 42 game. Guys, definitely Brett Beatty is one of our best prospects. So, we want the best for him. His defense has to get better, in my personal opinion, and what we saw from spring training, what we saw from those games. But, Brett Beatty is a really nice player. He has also a nice eye at the plate as well. So that's what I like from Brett Beatty. But Dominic Smith also looks really good in spring training. A lot of people, I completely agree that Alonso, is not doing so great. But definitely I'm not worried about Alonso. I think Alonso will be just fine. He always finds a way to be just fine. Alonso is a different type of hitter. You know what I'm saying? He knows if he's struggling with something, he knows how to work at it and get better. So with Pete Alonso, struggling, I think he'll be completely fine for spring training. I mean, for the regular season, to be honest. So I'm not worried about him. But he has a 3-2 count, guys. Definitely, they're just talking about Dominic Smith right now, but Brett Beatty is batting, 3-2 count. The pitch, and an opposite field, the liner, and wow, it was an opposite field liner, and basically it was, goodness sakes, the shortstop basically caught it, but it was an infield single. Let me see this. Wow, that ball ate him up. Brett Beatty hit that ball hard, man. Goodness sakes. Courtney Cole said, San Francisco Giants good for double tournament. Cubs, and Mets be good in real season. Team changes players. Definitely agree with you. I think definitely. But definitely agree with you, Courtney. I feel like the San Francisco Giants, are good for double tournament against the Cubs. With the Mets, I think they're going to be good. Let's see what Mets fan said. Hey, what's up? There is a Twitter about the Mets. Conforto working on a deal, a good source. Would you like me to tell you who? Yes, let me know. Let me know, man. Let me know. Let me know. Let me look on Twitter myself. Definitely. Let me know, man. Like I said, if the Mets are, looking into Conforto in any way, I feel like Conforto, I hope he just takes a 1-year contract with us. And, I feel like a 1-year contract with the Mets would be really, really good for him, or with any other team would be good for him. But to be honest, I don't want to see Michael Conforto go to another team, me personally, but because he was one of my favorite players when he did come up in 2015. But let me know who's the source, Mets fans. Yeah, let me know. Okay, 1 minute, not a massive source, but pretty good. He has broken the vaccine mandate. Okay, cool. Oh, Mark Gooden. You talking about Mark Gooden? Yeah, yeah. You talking about Mark Gooden? I know. I just saw it. The Mets are working on a deal with Michael Conforto. Let me see. Let me see. Mark Gooden, it's a NY New York Mets beat writer for the Federalist. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. A lot of people are saying that he's fake news. You know what I'm saying? Mark Gooden is fake news. A lot of people. I don't think this is true. Mets fans, I don't think this is true. I think that definitely, this is just something that he just wanted to say, to get some, traffic on his Twitter and get some opinions or whatever. He wanted to get more followers. I just don't think this is true. I don't think you should take this. I'm looking at MLB trade rumors as well, and MLB trade. I'm also looking at Jeff Passan. I'm looking at a lot of MLB reporters, and I don't see nothing about Michael Conforto. So definitely with Michael Conforto, I just don't think this is true. I've heard him on TV before though. Definitely he like I said, he's a New York Mets beat writer. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I'll tell you this. No, I don't see anything about Michael Conforto. Okay, I really don't see anything about Michael Conforto with the New York Mets. But I say John Heyman said Mets are among many teams to check in on a free agent, Tony Watson, one of the better left-handed relievers over the last decade. Watson, 36, who has a career 2.90 ERA, could help many teams, assuming he decides to pitch. Mets' top current lefties are Jason Shreve and Alex Claudio. So, with the Mets needing a lefty, I feel like Tony Watson, with John Heyman breaking that, I feel like, listen, the Mets need a lefty and, they got to make a move. I feel like, I like Jason Shreve. I do like Jason Shreve, when he pitched in the pandemic year. I did like him a lot. And he also pitched pretty good with the Pirates last year. So to be honest, Jason Shreve is a nice lefty. I feel like he would be good at. He would be probably really good to see. I think it would be good to see. To be honest, yeah, good. Let's get Tony Watson. I feel like Tony Watson, he would be a nice pickup for this team. Definitely, to be honest, any type of lefty would be good to pick up. But Tony Watson, like I said, he had one of the, like John Heyman said, had one of the best ERAs. He has a career 2.90 ERA. But yeah, I feel like we don't, I don't disagree with you. I do not think that we need Michael Conforto. I feel like, listen, Michael Conforto, man, with him, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? What type of deal he wants or what type of deal he's going for, because clearly the market is not working out for him. So, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on what he wants, from the market. But to be honest, he has to humble himself and take a 1-year deal because nobody wants him for a multi-year contract. Nobody's even talking about Michael Conforto. And that's crazy to say because Michael Conforto is actually a pretty good player. So I'm very surprised that Michael Conforto hasn't even got a contract offer, or they haven't even been talks about Michael Conforto. You know what I'm saying? Pre-lockout, I know there was some interest. But we'll see what happens. You said get an outfielder like John Jay just for backup. To be honest, I'll tell you this. The Mets, it wouldn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? An outfielder like John Jay wouldn't hurt. They do have Travis Jankowski, who's going to be, their fourth outfielder. He's basically, has good speed. He's pretty good. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But definitely, with Travis Jankowski being our fourth outfielder, I'm happy with him. His speed is good. He plays good defense. So, his bat is not the best, but definitely, he's like a Jake Marisnick type. So we'll see what happens there. So it's not true about Mark Gooden, or there is. To be honest, I don't. A lot of people are saying it's fake news. I'm looking in. I don't think anybody is talking about Michael Conforto, signing or anything being close. I'm looking at Pat Ragazzo. I'm looking at Jeff Passan. I'm looking at Jerry Blevins. I'm looking at a lot of people here, and I don't see that there's any deal close with Michael Conforto. So I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't. If from Mark Gooden, I'm not saying anything bad about Mark Gooden, but a lot of people are saying it's fake news. A lot of people are saying, he's not. It's just not. That's not the source. So I don't see this happening. Michael Conforto is not close to signing with the New York Mets currently. So I can tell you that for sure. Definitely, because a lot of people are talking about, Tony Watson right now with the New York Mets. Yeah. So, I don't think that, yeah, I don't think we already have Canna, Marte, Nimmo. They are good hitters. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. To be honest, yeah, Mark Canna, I really like. I feel like he's gonna be awesome for this team. I hope that he, plays good under pressure with New York. Like I said, I like Mark Canna's swing. He has some power. He's definitely better than a lot of outfielders out there in the market. So I'm excited to see what Mark Canna does for the team. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with Mark Canna. But what I've seen so far from spring training with Mark Canna is awesome. I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm excited. But Marte, I can't wait till he's back. Marte is going to be awesome for this team. Brandon Nimmo are really good hitters as well. I like Brandon Nimmo. I like what he does. I like what he brings. His opposite field hitting. Brandon Nimmo's really good as well. His plate, the way he just can just have the eye at the plate, the way he is, his approach is amazing. So you know what I'm saying? Right now, the Mets are winning 4-2. It's the top of the 8th inning. Chasen Shreve is pitching. He got 2 outs. So you can see Chasen Shreve, being a lefty reliever and actually being, competing for a spot. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, I feel like, I don't blame you. It was spectacle. Has anyone other than Heyman said anything about? Yeah, definitely. What is it called? I'll tell you this. I think it was Pat Ragazzo. Yeah, the Pat Ragazzo. The Mets are one of the several teams to check in on lefty reliever Tony Watson, as John Heyman said. So to be honest, yeah, Pat Ragazzo just said that. So in general, Tony Watson, I think the Mets are looking in on him. I don't know if they're going to sign him yet or, they're close to a deal. I don't think they're close to a deal. I think they're looking in on him. So we'll see what happens if he decides to pitch, but we'll see what happens. What else do you think the Mets need? I'll tell you this. I think the Mets do need another outfielder. I feel like it would have been nice to see Jorge Soler sign. Somebody, somebody also like Eddie Rosario sign. Somebody like these people that would have gave this the team a little more, a power, at the outfield spot. Starling Marte is going to be awesome. I can't wait till he comes back. You say he's going to come back tomorrow, so hopefully he does. I'm excited about Starling Marte. I just want him to be healthy. He's so important to this team, so important. And just if you think the Mets offense is good right now, just imagine the Mets offense with Starling Marte. I'm very, very excited. But to be honest, I think the Mets do need that lefty reliever. They do need that lefty reliever. Right now, Chasen Shreve is, competing for that spot. Chasen Shreve, I do like a lot. I think he's going to be good. So, but I do think they need a lefty reliever. I do think they need another outfielder. Maybe in the trade deadline, they could sign. They could trade for a big bat. If they need one. But I think it would be awesome to see. What they do there. Yeah, I think the Mets need one more lefty with Shreve. Shreve would have a tons of pressure on himself. Yeah, I think you're completely right. Completely right about that. Jason Shreve would have a lot of pressure on himself, but he did do it in 2020. So, and it was the pandemic year, but he did do it. So, he pitched really good last year. So, I don't have I'm happy that the Mets gave Jason Shreve a chance, and I hope that he gets, an opportunity at the major league roster. Because if the Mets don't have Jason Shreve, join their major league roster, then I don't know who the heck they're gonna have. Alex Claudio. I'll take Jason Shreve over Alex Claudio. Mets fan said, "What outfielder? What are you thinking?" To be honest, a big bat. By the trade deadline, I feel like it all depends because there's gonna be a lot of people out there. There's gonna be teams selling. There's gonna be a lot of outfielders. It would be nice for the Mets to get a guy like Mitch Haniger. You know what I'm saying? That would be awesome. Or a guy like It would have been nice for the Mets to get Jesse Winker, but it didn't end up happening. But I see, in general, guys, the Mets offense being pretty good, very, very good. If hopefully we are in first place, second place by the trade deadline. And if we got to make a move, then we got to make a move. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens there. But right now, I think the Mets, right, the only outfielder out there right now is Michael Conforto. So, we're talking about free agency. It's just Michael Conforto really out there, to be honest. Um, I think the Mets need Watson and outfielder, but I don't know who. Also, people say we need lefty starter, but if we have no. I'll tell you this: we don't need it would have been good to see Sean Manaea pitch. You know what I'm saying? Good would have been a good trade for the Mets to make. But I say this with David Peterson, Tyjon Walker, Tyler McGill. I don't think the Mets. They still got Joey LaCasey as well, who I don't really like as well, but it is what it is. He's still a lefty starter for this team. We'll see what happens, but I don't think that the Mets, really need any more pitchers, to be honest. I don't think that they even are thinking about anybody in the rotation right now. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, guys, to be honest, let's just, focus on the rotation now. The way it is right now, Tyjon Walker and Carlos Carrasco, they are very important, okay? Because if Carlos Carrasco struggles, then we have Tyler McGill or David Peterson. So I'm excited about the rotation. I like the depth that we have. If we do need to get somebody else, then we do. But yeah, anyone in the market or trade for an outfielder right now, who would you like? Oh, I mean, come on. I can't pass up this opportunity right here. Ketel Marte would be an amazing, amazing addition to this team. Ketel Marte, you know what I'm saying? The outfielder from the Diamondbacks. He will be an amazing, amazing addition. The Mets would have to give up probably a top prospect for him. It would be amazing to see Ketel Marte in the New York Mets uniform. Ketel Marte has speed. You know what I'm saying? He has power. He can definitely play great defense. Ketel Marte brings so much to the baseball, to the baseball game. But yeah, to be honest, there's not really a lot out there, to be honest. But by trade, if the Diamondbacks were to trade Ketel Marte, that would be an amazing. I would try to get Ketel Marte if the Diamondbacks were selling or trying to trade Ketel Marte, because definitely Ketel Marte is an amazing outfielder. He will be an amazing addition to this team. But we'll see what happens. Other than Conforto, yeah, on the market, who? To be honest, there's not really nobody on the market. To be honest, that could sign a major league deal with a team. It's pretty much, it's just Michael Conforto. Tommy Pham just signed with the Reds. That was another guy that the Mets could have possibly signed. But definitely, Michael Conforto is pretty much really the only bat that's really out there, to be honest, in the free agency. But by trade, there are some people. Like I said, Ketel Marte, if he does become available at any time, I feel like the Mets should go after him. It would be amazing to see Ketel Marte in the New York Mets uniform. Real season 500 DH bat, start back team, average runs over home runs. Tough, fun year, doubleheaders for real wild AL Central over National League Central. Yeah. Definitely, with the DH, being back because it was in the pandemic year. A lot of people, are excited. A lot of people are excited. I can definitely see, a lot of teams doing better. We'll see what happens with the AL Central. AL Central doesn't look, as strong, to be honest. The National League Central doesn't look strong either. So, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, the National League Central with the Pirates, the Cardinals, the Brewers, it doesn't look really that strong out there. Yeah, Tyjon Walker had an awesome day. We should wait until the deadline for a big bat. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think Tyjon Walker, you know what I'm saying, is going to be a nice, it's going to be a nice fourth starter for us. Definitely Tyjon Walker is very important to this team. We do have him for one more year, so this year. So, we need Tyjon Walker to be good. And, if the Mets see that he struggles or, in the second half, then they have to make adjustments, But I definitely feel the Mets have depth in the rotation, and they're pretty good. We should wait until a deadline for a big. I definitely agree. I think that we should just wait until we'll see what happens. I think that definitely we should just wait until the deadline for a big bat. Let's just see what happens. To be honest, let's just see where the Mets are. But definitely, it would be nice for the Mets to sign a big bat at the time. If they really need one, then if they got to make a trade, if they got to trade a top prospect like Ronnie Mauricio to get a big bat, then they got to do it. Because we saw what happened in 2015 when we traded Michael Former for Cespedes. We saw what happened. The Mets got way better. The Mets made the playoffs. The Mets made the World Series. So a big bat at the type of the trade deadline can definitely change, the outlook of the team and also the energy. So we'll see what happens there. But definitely, let's wait and see if we need one. The lefty reliever is the need. I think, no, definitely agree with you. I think the Mets do need a lefty reliever. Definitely, with Jason Shreve, being back in the Mets. I like him. Like I said, Tony Watson would be a nice pickup as well. To be honest, the Mets do need a lefty outfielder. I feel like it is a lot of pressure on, with him. I feel like it is a lot of pressure, with on Chase and Street. The last moves for the offseason, I think, should be Tony Watson and a minor league deal to John Jay. Listen, I don't think a minor league deal to John Jay would hurt. I don't have a problem with it. I think John Jay would be a nice addition to, just a minor league deal. We could do that. We could do that. The deadline, who other than Story? Well, Trevor Story's not being traded anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? He just signed a 6-year contract with Boston. I think Boston does really like him. I think Boston is good. Having Trevor Story in the Boston Red Sox is going to be really, really good, to be honest. We'll see what happens there. But I say this, Trevor Story is going to be a really nice player for the Boston Red Sox. He has power. He plays great defense. He does a lot of things. No, I know. I completely agree with you. Pull up the stats for John Jay, please. He is good. Yeah, John Jay. I'll pull up the stats for you. Definitely, I'll pull up the stats. Definitely pull up the stats for you. I'll tell you. Yeah, 2021, he had a batting average of 357. To be honest, he played with the Angels. He had a batting average of 357. He had 2 strikeouts. He played in like 5 games. So he did not play in a lot of games last year. I say last year, he must have got injured or something like that, or something happened with John Jay. But I think John Jay is a nice player. He does have speed. He does have a nice bat. I think John Jay, it wouldn't hurt for the Mets to, pick him up, in a minor league deal. I would like to see the Mets, the Mets do need outfield depth. I don't feel like Khalil Lee and Nick Plummer are enough. So we'll see what happens. But I definitely feel like John Jay wouldn't be I wouldn't be, I would, it would be fine, to be honest. I would like to see John Jay, you know what I'm saying, in a Mets uniform. He does have speed. Like I said, he has a good bat. So we'll see what happens with John Jay. But I definitely feel like, he is also, an outfielder that the Mets could possibly sign for a minor league deal. But yeah, Tony Watson, I feel like would be a really nice pickup for this team. But currently, guys, the Mets are winning 4-2, the top of the 9th inning. A 2-1 count. Sean Reed Foley is trying to close this game out. The Mets do have 1 out. So Sean Reed Foley, the 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. So definitely the Mets, it looks like they're gonna win this game. That's 4-2, top of the 9th inning. They look really, really, really good. The Mets, they lost yesterday's game. Like 2-1 yesterday, not a lot of offense, but today they got some offense today, and I'm excited. I'm excited about Eduardo Escobar as our third baseman. I'm excited about a lot of people. I'm excited about Dominic Smith bouncing back. I'm excited about Tajon Walker. So we're looking good right now. I feel like the Mets are looking really, really good. We are really looking like almost a what is it called? A World Series team, to be honest. People say the Mets need to sign a huge bat. That is not true. We have power. Also, power is not always good. LOL. Yeah, I feel like, listen, definitely the Mets do need I don't think the Mets are gonna sign a big bat. They're not gonna sign a big bat right now. But I'll tell you this, we'll see what happens, at the trade deadline. If the Mets do need to get a big bat, they gotta get it, man. It is what it is. But also power is not always good. Yeah, power is not always good. You're right about that. We saw with the Yankees, and all the power that they have, they don't have a lot of speed, and speed kills, defense kills. So with the Yankees having Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez, all this power, it really didn't do much for them, because we saw what just happened. They just traded Gary Sanchez, so. And hey, Daniel Kim, what's going on? Hey, Randy, how you doing? Yeah, so Sean Reed Foley is pitching in this game. Top of the ninth inning, 0-1 count. He just walked the guy, so guy's on first base, 1 out. 0-1 pitch. Ball 1, so 1-1 count. Definitely, Courtney said the Mets over the Giants to Dodgers, a bounce back year. Correa gets Twins. Moseki to the Cubs. Yeah. So say hey, Suzuki was big to get for the Cubs. Definitely make money. Start FanDuel together. Vote to win. Yeah, Courtney. Definitely. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna do a lot. I'm probably gonna do some FanDuel. We'll see what happens. But definitely, I'm excited. About the baseball aspect of FanDuel. So. Also, the people playing yesterday in the lineup were basically all minor leaguers. Yeah. To be honest, they were all minor leaguers. I don't disagree with you. A lot of people, were minor leaguers yesterday, but the offense looks really good today. Just in general, the lineup looks really nice. I like where the lineup is going. And Christian, I agree with you too. Power is too streaky. Yeah, the power, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Gary Sanchez, all this power, you know what I'm saying? It is streaky. So we'll see what happens there. And that's why I'm excited about this team with the Mets, because if we have a team that can hit with runners in scoring position, a team that, can hit for power, a team that can, play some really good defense, we can go really, really far. A team that has really, really good pitching, we can go really, really far. You know what I'm saying? It's important for us to have a first half, a really good first half. It's also important for us to finish really, really good. So if we was to win the whole division and, make it to the playoffs, that would be an amazing, amazing accomplishment for the New York Mets, who haven't won the division since 2015. Mets said Mets need to stay healthy. As long as they stay healthy, they will do big things, and I believe all the Mets will have career years. Well, I love that the optimism, the positivity. I would love to see the Mets, having an amazing year and everybody stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? But we know that 162 games is a lot of games, and we know that Mets have a lot of, Mets have injuries. We know, as just being a Met fan, that you're gonna see some injuries. Okay, it's gonna happen. So it's all about how you survive those injuries. If you have like a bench mob, if you have players that can come from the minor leagues and help the team. If you have starters, to have that depth to help the team as well. So it's all about the depth. It's all about how you survive those injuries. That's what really good teams do. We saw with the Dodgers, and we saw how they survived those injuries. So yeah. I'll take a lineup of high on-base percentage, high average speed, and contact hitters anytime over power. Christian, I like where you're going with this. I like completely where you're going with this. Well, definitely I agree. Let me say goodbye. Mets fans, thank you for coming to the stream, man. Really appreciate you. Where I'm going to go. Enjoy, Randy. Let's go. Let's get Tony Watson, John Jay for another nice bat like McNeil. Yeah, it would be nice to see. Thank you for coming to the stream. Really appreciate you, man. Have an amazing day. If you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. Push those notifications every time you get a video that I post, and you will always get a notification. So yeah, you're awesome. Stay awesome, and LFGM for life, man. Christian, I agree with you, man. I agree. High on base percentage, high average speed, contact hitters. I take that over power any day. Teams don't bring most of their regulars for the road spring games. Yeah, they don't. To be honest. So, it is what it is. But, I'm excited to see some regulars. Say Eduardo Escobar is going to be a really nice, pickup for this team. I can't wait to what Eduardo Escobar does, in the Mets uniform in the regular season. Uh Daniel Kim said, if Cookie and Walker struggle, we have Peterson and McGill to go replace them. I agree with you. I think that David Peterson is a nice pickup as well. I think that definitely definitely Cookie and Tyjon Walker are big, people, for this team, with Tyjon Walker and him having a really good first half, an all-star first half, and then the second half, not being so good, it basically showed a lot because Tyjon Walker struggled in the second half and he collapsed just like the Mets collapsed. And I feel like me personally, it's because Tyjon Walker, he was looking pretty much predictable. He was tipping his pitches. He wasn't looking as comfortable. A lot of people just knew what type of pitch was coming from Tyjon Walker. I don't know exactly how, but I feel like he was tipping his pitches. But we'll see what happens. But I agree with you. David Peterson and Tyler McGill can replace them. Completely agree with you. I do want the best for Tyjon Walker, to be honest, and I want the best for Carlos Carrasco. But I feel like me personally, Carlos Carrasco, I don't know. It's looking ugly for Carlos Carrasco, to be honest. It really is. Right now, Carlos Carrasco has had shaky, starting games. So we'll see what happens. He is healthy, so that's a plus for Carlos Carrasco because he is healthy. So at least he's not going into the season not healthy. Definitely last year the Mets could have used him a lot, but the thing is, when we got Carlos Carrasco, we thought we was getting the Carlos Carrasco that obviously that the Guardians got. That when he was pitching with that really good slider. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. What other sports do you follow besides baseball? If so, what teams? Well, I follow a basketball. I follow a lot of basketball. Follow the Nets, the Knicks, the Bulls. I follow a lot of teams on basketball, to be honest. I think that yeah, to be honest, I follow a lot of basketball. Brooklyn Nets, Knicks, a lot of basketball. I love, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving is actually back for the Brooklyn Nets, and so hopefully that'll be good for them. We'll see what happens there, but I'm excited. I think that with yeah, with Kyrie, being good with the vaccine mandate or whatever, I feel like that was lifted. That's really good for the Brooklyn Nets, and hopefully that gets them farther in the playoffs and into the playoffs. So we'll see. But the Brooklyn Nets, their defense is really what they're lacking. I feel like with the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie, can try to play defense, but he is small. Kevin Durant can try to play defense, but he has to do a lot also because he has to facilitate, he has to rebound, he has to pass the ball. So it's a lot for Kevin Durant that the Brooklyn Nets are asking of him, but he is one of the best players in all of basketball. Met said, also, Randy, I'm actually going to stay here until 4:30. If Carrasco sucks, then let's also sign Julio Teheran. Definitely, Julio Teheran, I don't know if, what type of deal that he would want. I don't know if he would want a minor league deal, major league deal. I don't think Julio Teheran right now is getting really any type of deal right now, but we'll see what happens. But I like what you're thinking, though. I like what you're thinking. A major league. He's good at. I'm a major league player. Is good. Hit doubles, drive in runs. Yeah, man, Cordy. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it will be higher. It will be higher. It will definitely be higher. Julio Teheran is another guy who has an amazing year last year. Yeah, he did have an amazing year last year. We'll see what happens with Julio Teheran. But I think the Mets, should probably look at him. I think the Mets should look at him. Daniel Kim said, "It must suck. Ben Simmons is out with a yeah. It sucks. It really does suck. With Ben Simmons being out, it's like goodness sakes, you miss so much games with the Sixers. You missed basically almost the whole season, and then you got traded to a team, and then you were so happy that you got traded, and then now you can't play because you have a herniated disc. Like, come on, Ben Simmons. Like, I don't know. To be honest with Ben Simmons, it's a lot of things that I don't believe. I think that Ben Simmons just doesn't want to play." basketball this year. I don't know. I think that he wants to play. Obviously, with the Brooklyn Nets, he's more motivated to play. But I don't see it. With the herniated disc, like you said, I don't see it happening. Victor said, I hear Walker had knee surgery in January. Yeah, he did. He did. Walker did have knee surgery, but he is good to go for opening day. He's good to go for the Met season. So he's healthy. He's good. He did he took a little longer to come up. A little longer to get ready, but he's good to go. He's good to go. Definitely. Yeah, he's good to go. He looked really good. Definitely, he said, I know Daniel Kim is in the stream. Yeah, Daniel Kim is in the stream, man. Daniel Kim is in the stream. But definitely, with Ben Simmons, man, I just don't know. Like I'm saying, I don't understand. Like, how can you be so, not play so much games and have a herniated disc now? Like, this sucks for the Brooklyn Nets because they just got him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want the Nets to do good. I want the Nets to win a championship, but I don't see it happening this year. The Phoenix Suns look like the best basketball team in all of basketball right now, and also the Memphis Grizzlies, who is second place. And they're second place for a reason, because they have one of the best players in basketball, which is John Morant. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, the Mets won the game 4-2. To be honest, the Mets won the spring training game. David Peterson got the win, so he got his first win. Right now he has an ERA of 8.10, so he has an ERA of that. Sean Reed Foley got the save. Definitely, we got to see, Jeff McNeil triple today. We got to see Mark Canha double. We got to see Jeff McNeil hit another single. We got to see Eduardo Escobar hit a home run. So I like what Eduardo Escobar, Jeff McNeil bring to the lineup. Definitely. I'm very, very excited, what they're doing, with the lineup. Thank God that Walker's back. Yeah, Walker's doing better. Walker's is doing good, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that spring training game, man, to be honest. I think that, to be honest, with the Mets, winning these spring training games is good to see. It's good to see the Mets regulars, getting some at bats. It's good to see guys, getting hits. It's good to see McNeil looking back. So we'll see what happens. But the Knicks had a great comeback win last night. You know why? You want to know why, Daniel Kim? Do you want to know why the Knicks are doing good? The Knicks are doing good because Julius Randle is not playing. Julius Randle is a cancer to the New York Knicks. Julius Randle is terrible for the New York Knicks. I'm so happy that Julius Randle is not playing right now. He's injured or whatever the hell he is. I'm happy because the Knicks look good. I've been saying this for months. Play the young guys. Play Obi Toppin. Play quickly. Play the young guys. Play Quentin Grimes. You know what I'm saying? You can't live with these old guys all the time. If the Knicks were playing these guys the whole time, they would have been in better position. We see the Knicks just got a good team against the Heat. The Heat are one of the best teams in the East. So what does that say about Julius Randle? When you look at Julius Randle playing for the New York Knicks, you see that he takes off the ball, he posts up, and he tries to hit a three, or he tries to shoot some dumb shot. To be honest, I don't like Julius Randle as a player. I think Julius Randle is a cancer to the New York Knicks. He is terrible, terrible. Let me know what you guys think about Julius Randle, but I don't think Julius Randle is good at all. I think he is a cancer. I don't think that Julius Randle should play basketball for the New York Knicks anymore. I think the Knicks should have been traded him. That's what I think, instead of giving him that big contract and saying, oh my God, you're going to be our star player. You can't build a team around Julius Randle because Julius Randle sucks. Mets fan said, just letting you know, I just got pulled over for speeding. Oh my God. Mets fans, man, I'm sorry about that, man. I hope everything's good with you. I hope that you're okay. I hope that you don't get a ticket, man. But you know what I'm saying? Let me know how you are. And man, I hope you're okay. Victor said the Mets will be on MLB Sunday at 1. They playing the Cardinals. Yes, Victor. the Mets are gonna be, on Sunday playing, what I'm saying, the Cardinals, and it's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be a big game. We're gonna have Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom pitch, what I'm saying, in one game. So it's gonna be amazing to see. It's gonna be a great way to see, what happened. They should have traded Randall at the trade deadline. RJ Barrett is the future. Well, I'll tell you this, Daniel Kim. RJ Barrett is the future, but the thing is about RJ Barrett, he is, inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. I feel like, me personally, it should be RJ Barrett's team. You know what I'm saying? Take control of this team. But yeah, he is inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, the Knicks beat the Warriors and then lose to the Nets without KD and Irving. I completely agree with you. I think that, I don't understand why, Julius Randle is what's going on. I don't understand. The Mets are in on Tony Watson. Yeah, I think that they are. I think the Mets are in on Tony Watson. You know what I'm saying? John Heyman was looking in on him. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the Mets are in on Tony Watson. They want Tony Watson to be, a nice left-handed reliever for them. You know what I'm saying? If they have interest in him, if they want to sign him, then I have no problem with it. Like I said, Tony Watson had an ERA of 2.90, and just like Daniel Kim said, Watson is no hater. No, he's not a hater. He's not a Josh Hader. There is no Josh Hader out there but Josh Hader. Josh Hader is one of the best closers in all of baseball. You know what I'm saying? He has one of the best strikeout rates in all of baseball. You know what I'm saying? It goes first Hader and then Edwin Diaz. So to be honest, Josh Hader is explosive. He's one of the most explosive relievers in all of relievers. So, but the Brewers, I don't see the Brewers giving up Josh Hader anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? Unless they really go to like last place or close to fourth place. Mets, yeah, Mets fans. Why were you speeding? Are you using the phone at the same time? Yeah, that's good to know, man. It said, well, I was at the red light, then speeding, waiting for a cop to come out. I was going 40 in a 35. I wasn't even going that fast. Mets fans, you wasn't even going that fast. A lot of people say that you can go five miles per hour more, because of the speed limit. But some cops don't really care about that. Some cops do. But yeah, man. I hope you're okay, man. Mets fans, I just hope you're good, to be honest. But yeah, definitely agree that Tony Watson is no hater. Josh Hader. But guys, so it looks like Starling Marte is going to be back tomorrow. So hopefully he does get back tomorrow. Hopefully he has a pretty good day with the Mets, and he's back. But Daniel Kim, yeah, I have faith in Diaz because he is on our team. He will have a special season like he did in Seattle. Well, I'll tell you this. He did have a special season in Seattle. He was a lights out closer in Seattle. But we'll see what happens. I think that Victor said at the end of the month. Because somebody told me that Starling Marte will be back tomorrow. I don't know. But once we get back Starling Marte in this team, we're gonna be great, man. I can't wait for Starling Marte to be back. But yeah, man, I agree with you. I have faith in Edwin Diaz because he is on our team, but I also like Edwin Diaz as well. You know what I'm saying? What he said in the interview with Steve Gelbs the other day, he said I got ready. You know what I'm saying? I came ready spring training. I didn't need spring training to be ready. I came ready. I was doing my work in the offseason to be ready, and I got ready. So he's ready to go. Edwin Diaz is ready to go, man. He's ready to go. He loves his fastball. He loves his slider. He is not focusing on any other pitch right now. He's focusing on his fastball and his slider. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got to work with what you got to work with. If it's working for you, if the fastball is working for you, that slider. I feel like, me personally, it would be good for Edwin Diaz to get another pitch. you know what I'm saying, just to get them off that slider, just to get them off that fastball, maybe like a changeup or something like that. But I know that's hard because Edwin Diaz is not that type of pitcher, so he's only thinking about that fastball, and, we'll see what happens. But, oh, it's an update on Mets fans. I just got a warning. Woohoo! By the way, the cop gave me an ice cream. He said it was a joke. LOL. I was so nervous. Tony Watson to the Mets? Well, I'll tell you this. Yeah, Tony Watson, you know what I'm saying? The Mets are thinking about Tony Watson. They really thinking about Tony Watson. I think, Tony Watson coming to the Mets would be nice. I think that the Mets, a lot of people on Twitter just talking trash about Michael Conforto. But to be honest, Tony Watson coming to the Mets, I think that would be awesome. I think the Mets do need a lefty, and if they are in on Tony Watson, which they are, I don't know if they're close to signing him yet, but they have interest in him, so that's good. That's good to see. Cano and Showalter will be a big presence on Diaz. Yes, I hope it will, to be honest, because Robinson Cano, you know what I'm saying, he knows Spanish. He can get along with Diaz. So Buck Showalter is a really, really good manager. I love what he has done so far. I even like the way he's using the bullpen right now. So we'll see what happens. If the Mets get Tony Watson, I would be so happy. He is good. I would also like an outfielder to a minor league deal. Yeah, listen, I don't disagree with you. I think the Mets, getting Tony Watson, a lefty that they really need, because the Mets do need that lefty reliever spot. It would be nice. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the stream, you know what I'm saying, just leave a like on the stream. You know what I'm saying, push those notifications, hit that subscribe button if you're new. But yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Yeah, Daniel Kim, I agree with you. The Mets should have kept Aaron Loop. You know what I'm saying? They didn't, I feel like a lot of people wanted Aaron Loop to come back, and I personally wanted Aaron Loop to come back. It didn't happen, so it is what it is, unfortunately. But the Aaron Loop signed with the Angels, man. So it is what it is. I feel like Aaron Loop is gonna do good with the Angels. We'll see what happens there. But definitely feel that the Mets, losing Loop was big. A lot of people, when the Mets were signing, Starling Marte, Mark Canha, when they saw that they lost Aaron Loop, they was like, wow, that was a big loss, because I feel like it was. Aaron Loop was such a nice player for this team. He was the go-getter, you know what I'm saying? He was a guy that I would put in the closing role, and I would be comfortable with if Diaz was struggling. So we'll see what happens. But I feel like, me personally, I want to see Adam Ottavino, you know what I'm saying, get a lot of, some time as well, be a setup man, to Diaz, would be nice, or Seth Lugo, wherever. I feel like Ottavino and Lugo, the Mets have, some people there, you know what I'm saying? I like Trevor May as well, but I feel like Trevor May, I don't know, he struggles a lot, and I'm not so high on Trevor May either. Yeah, the Cincinnati Reds and San Francisco Giants. Yeah, they are first. They are in the first inning at 0-0. Yeah, you're right about that. The Mets need to make a move to show people that they still have a move in them. It has been a while. Well, Mets fans, I'll tell you this: it's been a while, but like, we just got Chris Bassett. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a while, but like, it is what it is. The Mets made moves. The Mets made a lot of moves, guys. The Mets made a lot of moves, the most moves they've made in the offseason in such a long time. So I feel like, let's just be happy. You know what I'm saying? Let's just focus on the season. Let's just be happy. Guys, we have one of the best rotations in baseball. We have Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, and Chris Bassett, and Taijuan Walker and Carlos Carrasco. Obviously, not a lot of people are happy about Carlos Carrasco, but guys, we have the best rotation, one of the best rotations in baseball. Who's a better one-two punch than Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer? Who? Obviously, we do know that Milwaukee has Corbin Burns, and they also have that other starter. So the Brewers have a really nice rotation too. I'll tell you that. The Milwaukee Brewers have a really good rotation as well. You know what I'm saying? Corbin Burns, that just won Cy Young. So They should have went harder at Chafin. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't go hard. They didn't go hard enough. I feel like, listen, if they wanted Chafin, they would have got him. I feel like if they really wanted it, they would have got him, and they didn't end up doing it. Yeah, where did Tony Thompson come from, and is he good? Yeah, Tony Watson is a good lefty reliever. Like John Heyman said, he is one of the best relievers on the market. I'm going to tell you exactly what John Heyman said. The Mets are among many teams to check in on Tony Watson. So Tony Watson is one of the better left-handed relievers over the last decade. Watson, 36 years old, so he is older, but he has a career ERA of 2.90. So he could help many teams, assuming he decides to pitch. Mets' current top lefties are Chasen Shreve and Alex Carrillo. So yeah, guys, to be honest, Tony Watson, 36 years old, he's not young. But definitely, he has a career 2.90 ERA. Definitely would be a nice lefty pickup. We'll see what happens. True, but a move to talk about just the Tony Watson, LOL. Yeah, it would be nice to see Tony Watson come to the Mets. I definitely feel like it would be cool. I disagree with what you're saying, Mets fans. Scherzer, Bassett, Escobar, Canna, Marte, Ottavino. That there is already enough. The Mets will make more moves during the season as well. Yeah, Daniel Kim, I like that you guys are disagreeing, agreeing. I like you guys interacting with the comments, so that's awesome. Daniel Kim says Shreve is better than Watson. Wow. Well, I'll tell you this. I like Shreve. I like Jason Shreve. You know what I'm saying? So if the Mets can get both, because Jason Shreve is just on a minor league deal. You know what I'm saying? So if he makes the team, that's good with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to have him. We'll see what happens. But to be honest, what is it called? Tony Watson is good as well. So I'll be happy to have both of them. On the pitching mound, Max Scherzer, header, DeGrom, Sunday. Yes, definitely. Courtney, you're completely right about that. Max Scherzer, DeGrom are going to pitch Sunday at against St. Louis at 1 o'clock p.m. I'm not going to miss that. I'll tell you that. I'm not going to miss that. Scherzer, DeGrom, woo, one of the best rotations in baseball. I can't wait to see it. So many people love to see it. So many people are going to tune in, and it is on SNY. Okay, it is on SNY, so we can watch it on television. But yeah, guys, to be honest, I'm excited. I'm excited. Guys, we have one of the best rotations in baseball. Best rotations in baseball with Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, and Chris Bassett. And if you don't know about Chris Bassett, wait till you see Chris Bassett. Daniel Kim, I'll tell you this. I saw this. I was thinking this actually. David Peterson could be a lefty reliever for us if he doesn't start. I think that he would be a nice lefty reliever for us. To be honest, yeah, I think I like David Peterson, and I also like him as a starter as well. But to be honest, if we do, Mets fan said, "Hell no." Listen, I like the disagreements. I like what y'all doing, but in general, David Peterson, he was a first round draft pick. I do want him to start. I want him to be a starter for this team. I don't want him to just be a reliever, but I feel like in the bullpen, in the playoffs, he can be a bullpen, pitcher for us, definitely with the rotation that we have. So I would say in the playoffs that David Peterson could be a reliever if the Mets make it to the playoffs by that time, and hopefully David Peterson is healthy. Just like they put Steven Matz in the bullpen, when they did when the when the Mets were in the playoffs as well. So it would be nice to see. Daniel Kim said, we got enough old guys. Basically, we need some young guys. I agree with you. I agree with you. The younger guys that we have, more speed that we have, more athleticism, I think will be better for this team. To be honest, Khalil Lee, Nick Plummer, these guys are, outfielders that are in the outfield depth as well. So we'll see what happens, guys. But yeah, man, you guys are freaking awesome, man. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. I appreciate you guys coming to the stream, man. I'm gonna end the stream right here. Unless you guys are freaking awesome. Definitely gonna stream more. I don't know if I'm gonna do the stream tomorrow for the Mets game, but we'll see what happens. I might stream for the Mets game. We'll see what happens. But yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Really appreciate you guys so much. Love your energy. Love your opinions. Love everything about you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end the stream now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Definitely going to stream. Probably I'll probably do a stream tomorrow for the Mets game. We'll see what happens. But I'll let you guys know. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you guys so much. Daniel Kim said, take care, everyone. Definitely take care, everyone. I always want to end my stream with telling guys you can do anything in the world that you want to do. Don't let anyone in this world stop you. I love you guys so much. I love GM for life. And yeah, this has been Randy Talks Mets, and I'm out of here.